One sec, guys. Just let me get everything set up. Today we're discussing the whole Meek Mill game diss, and we're discussing Game's response on Instagram and how funny that is. So we're just talking about the Meek Mill diss right now, and the game diss, and like how Game responded, and what do you think he's gonna come with next? This is just a quick little discussion on the whole thing. Romel is already in here saying screw Game. So we'll have to see. I'm sure we're going to have an interesting discussion on this. Now, Game, I don't know if you guys heard the whole diss last night. What did you guys think about O'Malley being on it? Like, I don't know. I could have done without O'Malley on it. Beanie Sigel. Yeah, this is live. This is live right now, Trust. So yeah, basically, best media source ever. I'm sorry, guys. My stream keeps getting interrupted. Comcast is messing with me right now. Comcast is coming in to fix all this stuff later. But anyways, so we got Meek Mill, and he was talking about. What was he talking about? He said, what do you say here? Dirk checked you. Thug sunned you, Fifth dropped you, Mac won you. Strippers turned to rappers. Look what we come to. You a fag, my lady'll never fuck you. GAME, please don't tempt me. And then he goes off into the typical raps where you're talking about I'm gonna shoot you. But he said I've been to Bompton. You don't run that. Let's be honest. Nobody runs Compton. You can't run Compton. It's like a lot of people that have their reputation in Compton. But you know, Game never was like the king of Compton. He's just respected. Game was marching with 12 last month. Game was marching with 12 last month. That's what someone wrote in the chat. You know, a lot of these rappers have cops as protection because these cops are off duty. And then LA works with Snoop and Game a lot because they can like influence the community. So that's why. Shout out to YG where the real blood's at. So he's trying to get YG involved. Call my essays where them guns at. I'm with them 40 dudes, never with 40. Promo your album, making up stories. Yeah, it was good wordplay, man. It was dope. Now Game came back. He went with this. He put a picture of a rat up, and then he said. Mickey Mouse, after I whoop you, his rat ass, how much crack you had to give that smoker Beanie Sigel to escape from rehab. Then he started saying he looks sick, he needs a bath, he needs some warm food and a hug. Give Fat Sigel back to me and take this one back. And he says he's talking about he gives the details for a rehab center. Pray for Sigel. I mean, come on, man, that's crazy. He's going at Sigel because Sigel came at him on the Meek track, so he chose sides. I don't know, man. Yeah, the real test is gonna be how is Game gonna come back at Meek Mill right now, because he had a lot of time to prep that other diss, the 92 bars. So what is he going to come with now? Because he only has 2 days or a day to prepare. Maybe he'll come back tonight, or maybe he's already ready. If he thought about this, it doesn't seem like I would have had a meme team on deck, like those guys, Fuck Jerry and all those guys. I would have had those guys on deck to come with crazy memes, because that's how Drake really got at Meek last time. Heavy memes. Of course, he had a meme team and publicity. That wasn't just fans. And then Game goes on and he talks about Misha at the studio. Then he goes, Then he goes in on O'Malley. Remember this? So, remember when he was on Sway and all that? He says, this other dude, Squeaky Mill, went off and put a diss on me. You can't be serious. Nicki must be writing those rhymes. And what is this? What does meme? Do you got to take a poop? And then O'Malley came back at him with that. He said, what did O'Malley say? O'Malley said he put a picture of Game as a stripper. And then he said, means you're a fag. And I think Game wrote in his comments. I forget what he wrote. He said, get out of here with this. Whatever. Da, da, da. Anyways, I don't know. It's like these battles are fought in memes now as well instead of just lyrics, which is kind of lame. But hey, I'm more for the bars here. I want to see who's going to come with them bars. Now, Game's diss was really good. Meek held his own in his diss. The next round 2 is going to be where the real, we're going to measure everything out. If Game comes back hard and Meek comes back hard, then we got something going. Now, Meek has to drop DC4 this week. He has to. He's got the attention right now. This is the perfect time to drop DC4. It's perfect. He wants to. Now, Jason Jefferson wrote, he just wants to box. Whack 100 said he heard Sean Kingston on the phone saying Meek's niche. Why is everyone afraid to box? Because there's lawsuits with boxing, and maybe these guys can't fight. Meek know he can't out-rap Game, so he hit up Beans. I don't know about that one, Designer RS, because I think Beans just get behind Meek. And you know what? Meek's being smart this time. He's getting the backing of a city. He's cool with AR-AB now. He's being smart about it. You move more powerful, unified, versus by yourself. Adam Davis said, ain't nobody beating Meek up. He rolled deep with O'Malley. Yeah, I think they're talking 101, Adam. And you know what? Meek admitted in the track, he said, I weigh 175. I'm not fighting. Game weighs 220 solid muscle. That wouldn't be a fair match. Game had cops at his house. He ain't backing down. That's what he says. So that's what allegedly what happened. Y'all must have forgotten what Beans did to Jadakiss, El Kiesto. You're right. Beans went in on Jadakiss. That was a crazy battle. Look that battle up. Beanie Sigel versus Jadakiss. That was one of the best battles in history, I swear. Those guys' bars back and forth was crazy. And then Jadakiss went to Philly and had the balls to say the diss in Philly. And he was like, yo, that was the worst move I made. Everyone was throwing stuff at me. I thought I had him. I thought I had the city, but nah. Philly does stick together. Adam Davis said, stripper shit old. Yeah, it is old. It's from like the game and 50 battle, And all this blood shit don't matter. The Bloods and Crips, that stuff doesn't really matter. Meek said he ain't going to fight, but he'll stab him. Yeah, right. Nobody's stabbing anybody. Nobody's shooting anybody. That's what's funny about these rappers now. They make these empty threats and nothing happens. Now, Game, I'll give him this. He fought 40 Glock. He fought some other people. He does fight. I don't think he's going to. There's no way Meek and Game are going to fight, though. Their crews are too big. In Chicago, either put the run up and clap. Yeah, Chicago's crazy, man. I would never mess around. Jojo Capone told Game to chill on Dirk and Young Thug. Look it up on YouTube. I know that's true. And Jojo Capone, I know him personally. Jojo Capone is a real dude in Chicago. And Chicago is a town you just don't want to play around in. So, it was better for Game to just... I'm not saying Game was, scared. He was just out of respect to Jojo Capone and some other people. You just back down. Drake and Game diss on Meek. It's over. That's true. Adam, if Game and Drake teamed up, I don't think, but that would also look, I don't know, I don't know, we'll have to see. Can you guys see me perfectly in here? Say something if you can see me. Say something, because I don't know if you guys can see me, and I'm reading all your comments here, but just make sure the stream is still okay. Howard Red said, game over. The game's not over. We're in round 2 right now. We'll have to see how this plays out. This is an exciting thing. Like last year we had... Meek's been part of the 2 best battles, man. 2015, him and Drake. 2016, him and Game. This is good. Can you guys see me right now? Someone confirm in the chat that they can see me. Jose Lopez is definitely on Meek's side. I see that. I don't think you guys can see me in the thing down here, because Game is bipolar. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that same thing. Adam Davis, are you confirming that you can see me? I believe Game on TIP. Go back and listen to his rant. Clearly, he said that Black Wall Street tried to rob OT Genesis 2. Sometimes you can indicate or indict yourself without knowing. Ooh, I'm going to have to check that out. That means Game next disc will be 1,000 bars. That's funny. Remember, you get 300 bars. You can't get your point across at 92 bars. You can't get your point across in 42 bars. If you need three, you shouldn't need 300 bars to go in on somebody. You should just go in and get your point across. Like, give me the cliff notes, man. I don't need to listen to 300 bars. Give me 3 minutes, man. Give me 3 minutes. I'm a real Beans fan. I'm a real Beans fan too, but it would be interesting to see Beans and Game go against each other. Ain't no one better than 50 Cent at beef. I think, yeah, like 50's good at it, and 50 knows how to play in modern times with the memes and everything. Everyone is bipolar. It's called changing your mind. That's true. Jefferson, that was a good way to look at it. Beans will go out. Beans will outbar Game, says Fresh Dawn. Yeah, Beans is a beast, but Game, when pushed to it, can perform. That boy Young, what's good? Yo, guys, say something in the chat if you can see me. I don't know if the stream is good right now. Say you can see me. Fresh Done, Jason, everyone's bipolar. Game took 50 Cent and G-Unit down. Adam Davis, I can't agree with you that, but Game did hold his own. And that says a lot against 50, especially during that time when he was so popular. I like how Meek actually spelled out me too, I like that. I like how he spelled out Game. That was hard. So you don't think there will be a fight? There will not be a fight. Definitely not. I wouldn't call that fight a fight with 40 Glock. Yeah, it wasn't really a fight, but 40 didn't really fight him, and then he said there were guns and stuff behind the cameras. Who knows? I wasn't there. We weren't there. Only those people know. Speak on AOKD getting his boy. I saw that. AOKD getting his boy getting punked and jumped. Let me pull that up and we'll talk about that. Now, I'm not familiar with these guys. I'm not going to lie to you, Wendy, and say I'm familiar with them. But I'll give you my perspective being in the game for a long time and seeing things like this happen. It looks like these guys were like out of pocket. How are they saying Philly? Yeah, out of pocket. Yo, Jordan Tower, I like the show you do with the game. What show do I do with the game, Lou Rouse? You mean Shorty Low. You mean Shorty Low. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to pull up that thing with AO Kid. So you guys saw this? You saw this? It's on Academic thing. That was one of them. What was the first one? See, this is crazy. This was crazy, guys.
Stop talking. Bro, hey, 10 tones, stop. Shawty, stop. You don't know me.
This was crazy, guys. This shit was crazy.
Don't fucking play with me.
Tayshawn E, what's up?
Keep my name out your mouth. I ain't never say your name. Keep reckless renegade out of your mouth.
This was crazy.
Say reckless renegade, I'm keeping reckless renegade.
This was crazy, guys. This was crazy.
Keep reckless renegade out of my mouth. Say it to the people. I'm keeping it out, for don't call reckless now because y'all didn't want to call reckless then. Now you want to call reckless now. Gotta call reckless. Now say Chief Makey, ho.
Yo, you're right.
Chief Makey, ho.
I'm going to hit up Shorty Low for some input. Let me see if I can get him on here. If he picks up the phone. Shorty Low might not be up right now because he does different kind of hours. But let me see. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Shorty Low.
What's up, Jay?
I'm live right now, right?
You live?
Yeah, but I want you to speak to the people. You heard about this game beef, right?
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about that. Go to game in Meek Mill, right?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Hey, man, it's beef every day, man. I see it going on, man.
Well, who's winning right now in round 1?
Round 1, I don't know. I'm finna get ready to go in there and check it out, man. What been going on?
Okay.
It's something about Sean Kingston, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, that was funny. Sean Kingston was trying to act.
Hold on, I heard Sean Kingston. I thought he was a goddamn gorilla. When I heard I didn't lie to make sure that was him.
No, Sean Kingston was like talking like he was the biggest gangster in the world.
Hey, man, I couldn't believe it.
I was like, is this the nice guy, Sean Kingston, that's so sweet? All of a sudden, he's a gangster calling him a pussy and all this.
Man, he wasn't even speaking English.
I know, he went straight patois. Yo, I thought I was watching Ox from Belly. Yo, I'm going to send you the DISS records, and tomorrow we're going to go live, and we're going to talk.
It's some DISS records?
Yeah, game DISS Meek. You out the loop today, boy.
You know a lot of stuff been going on.
Oh, yeah. And all right, rest in peace to Shorty Low's dad, man. He just buried him this weekend.
I appreciate it, my brother, man. You know you always there for me, man.
Of course, man. Of course. I'm going to send you the DISS record so you can catch up, and we'll go live tomorrow.
All right, I'm going to make m.reck dissing you now. I'm trying to see what I'm going to say.
I'm going to call you later on tonight, bro.
All right, be safe, homie.
All right, you too, bro.
Yep.
Okay, that was Shorty Low, and he gave his input, but he's not caught up on the DISS records right now, so we're gonna have to like catch him up. But man, Sean Kingston went crazy. Meek Mill can't win the battle without rapping. He should just throw in a couple memes. Meek Mill can hold his own, guys. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up. As you know, my internet connection is like lagging right now. It's lacking. So I gotta get my Comcast guys over here to fix this so I can go streaming every day with you guys, man. Cause like this shit is fun, man. I get to talk to you guys in the chat. Who am I choosing right now? I can't choose yet. I got to see round 2. I got to see how Game responds and how Meek responds to him. Then I can make my decision. They both have great disses right now, but Game was prepared and Meek's was done in retaliation within 2 or 3 days. So I got to give Meek that. And Meek came in. I didn't want the O'Malley on it, so leave O'Malley out next time. I just want to hear straight Meek bars. I like O'Malley, but I just wanted to hear Meek's response. And I wanted to hear more. What do they call him? Desert Mac or Mac? I want to hear, but Beanie Sigel. I want to hear more about Beanie Sigel. What do they call him now? But they have a new nickname for him. But anyways, Beanie Sigel, he's missed in the game, man. I mean, I remember buying all Beanie Siegel's albums when I was a kid. So like it was good to hear him having Meek's back. Jordan Tower has seen Nipsey Hussle say Game and Meek Mill should sit down. I heard about that. Nah, that's not hip-hop. They got to go bar for bar, man. Everybody's looking for all this peace. He just had a baby. He's in a peaceful mood right now, Nipsey Hussle. Congratulations to Nipsey Hussle for having his baby. But he just doesn't want to see people get hurt behind this, and neither do I. But if they keep it on wax, that's cool. They can threaten each other all they want. We know nothing's going to happen, most likely. And definitely no East Coast, West Coast thing, because we don't even have borders anymore with all the internet and everything. It's like, nah, man, you could be from anywhere now. But it's good that Meek has Philly backing him. Meek's their mascot for hip-hop. They need to keep him going.